What is going on with the new Batman movie? Let's talk about it in the Poindexter Lounge next. Hey everybody, welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is so good to have each and every one of you here with me again. So hey, if this is your first time, I just want to welcome you, let you know that this is a place for nerds. This is a place where you can kick back, relax, hey, get a beverage. So good. And just relax talking about the things that we love, like TV shows, games, movies, toys, Star Wars, superheroes, all that good stuff. That's what we like to do here at the Poindexter Lounge. So if that sounds cool to you, you are in the right place. And we would love to have you be a part of this community. So please, consider hitting that subscribe button so that you can be a part of this. And then also hit that notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos, which is several times a day most of the time, all right? And then also, if you like this video, if you like the content that you see, please give us a thumbs up and just let us know that you like what we're doing. And then also, like I say a lot, I want to know where you're at. So please, I know that doesn't sound creepy, does it? Hey, I want to know where our viewers are from. And so beyond the analytical thing that YouTube will tell me, just leave that down in the comment section, will you? Just let me know where you're from and represent your home country, your city, your state, wherever you're at. I want to know because I want to have some dialogue with you, and just let's talk about the topics that we talk about here, all right? Because that's why I started this channel, was to meet new people and to meet other nerds who like the same stuff that I like. So please do that, or you can go to Twitter, follow me there at Enosh Music. You can follow my wife at Grand Tiff Tarkin. You can also follow the show, follow the channel at Poindexter Lounge with just an X in the middle. And because that E was too much for Twitter, they wouldn't let us have that last E, but that's okay. And then also hashtag Poindexter Lounge. So today we are talking about Batman. Now there's been so much gone back and forth about Batman. It's been like a couple of years now where actually we were supposed to already have had this Batman movie out in the DCEU right around this time. But it just didn't happen. And so Matt Reeves is putting this movie together and has been for some time. But he is finally nearing completion of the script. And that's an exciting thing. So people have been asking, though. I mean, it just keeps going back and forth. Is Ben Affleck in? Is Ben Affleck out? Is Ben Affleck in? Is Ben Affleck out? It seems like every week it changes. Some story will come out and say, yes, he's in, everything's good to go. And then all of a sudden another story will come out, oh, it doesn't look like he's going to be there. It looks like he's going to step out for this one. I will say this, I really hope Ben Affleck stays. I hope that he continues to play Batman for some time because I dig his Batman. I like his Batman a lot. I think it's very comic accurate, and I would enjoy seeing him do that. Plus, I hate it when actors leave franchises like that and you have to recast. It's one of the things that I've been so happy about Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman he stuck it out until this last year when he finally hung up his claws. Man, he stuck it out as Wolverine in good movies, bad movies, and some mediocre ones. But I'll tell you what, he shined, and we loved him as Wolverine. And that's what I'd like to see with Ben Affleck. I'd love to see him stay on as Batman. But here's what's going on right now. Matt Reeves was asked about the current progress of the film, and he says, we're working on getting our draft in the next couple weeks. So that's exciting. Right now, my head is totally into the script. Right now, I'm going to be leaving here to go back to work on the script. So he is actively working on the script and wants it to be done right. He adds that they are moving fast enough that filming is looking to start spring or early summer next year. So we're not getting it right now, but it's coming up. Now, what about Ben Affleck? What about the status of our current Batman? It says that's one piece. He says, we're one piece of many pieces, so I don't want to comment on that except to say that I'm focused very specifically on this aspect of the DC world. No answer there. So here's something that's interesting. He's also made it very clear that this is still going to be part of the DCEU. So my thought is this. I think Ben Affleck is going to participate in some way. Whether or not he actually plays Batman throughout the whole movie, It may be a thing of where we get Ben Affleck, and a part of it maybe relaying a story about the past or something like that, and then they do a flashback in the movie as kind of a flashback to that if they decide to go back in time. I would rather that they move forward. I would rather see a story that progresses the story that we picked up. But that was one of the problems with starting off with an older Batman, was just that you're starting off with an older Batman who's seen a lot of stuff and been a lot of places already. And there's still a lot of stories to be told back then, obviously. But what about the rumor that came up recently that they were going off of the Batman Year One storyline, which was a comic storyline, which I really liked. I really enjoyed reading that. But this is what he had to say about this, and basically he shut it down. He says, "We're not doing any particular comic. Year One is one of the many comic books that I love. We are definitely not doing Year One." So you can't put it any clearer than that. We are definitely not doing Year One. It's just exciting to be focused very specifically on a tale that is defining for him and very personal to him. Obviously, we're not doing an origin tale or anything like that. So that right there, folks, that is something that is so great to hear. We're not getting a Batman origin movie. So that actually goes in favor of keeping Ben Affleck, because for the longest time we've been hearing that they're going to go all the way back to the beginning. We're going to get an origin story again, tell this young Batman. It's going to be Batman Year One, and so Ben Affleck can't do it. He says here that they are absolutely not doing Year One, and that they are absolutely not doing an origin tale. They're not going to go back and tell his origin again. So that's pretty cool. And so it says, "We're doing a story that is definitely Batman, though, and trying to tell a story that's emotional and yet is really about him being the world's greatest detective. Yes, and all the things that for me, since I was a kid, made me love Batman." I love that. I love that, and I cannot wait to see that. A lot of times in Batman movies, we don't see the detective part of Batman, because we see the beat him up, rough him up stuff, but we don't see Batman really using his mind like he should as the world's greatest detective. And so I think that's a cool thing. So no origin story. They're starting out with the character already being active for some time, kind of like just we've already seen in like Tim Burton's Batman, where Batman had already been around, but he was just kind of a mystery to everybody. So also, he says, Reeves said this, that he's found an approach that differs from past incarnations, because he went on to say, "I've talked about making it a very point of view, noir-driven, definitive Batman story, in which he is investigating a particular case and that takes us out into the world of Gotham. I went on a deep dive again, revisiting all my favorite comics. Those all inform by osmosis. There's no continuation of the Nolan films." Check that out. There's no continuation of the Nolan films. It's very much trying to find a way to do this as something that for me is going to be definitively Batman and new and cool. So I tell you what, they're talking about that if they can get this started filming the beginning of next year, that we could see this in summer or fall of 2020. That's exciting stuff. And so it's nice to finally get some word on this Batman movie, because we got nothing at Comic-Con. We got no information at all at Comic-Con. So this is good. This is good news. And everything that I hear, now I know things can change, and I know that a lot of times when people are making a movie or writing a movie, they talk it up like it's the best movie ever made, and that it's going to end all the other movies, and I'm doing a new thing, and then we see it and we're like, oh boy, why couldn't you have done the old thing? But this is everything that I want to hear when we're talking about possibly doing a new Batman movie. So, like I said, the only thing that can make me happier would be to hear that Ben Affleck is on board and that he is portraying Batman in this movie. So I hope that that's what we get. But what do you guys think? Are you excited about this Batman movie? Are you excited about seeing what Matt Reeves is going to come up with and what he's saying? Leave a comment down in the comment section. I'm going to put a link to the article right there in the description. You can read it for yourself and see what you think, all right? And let me know. I want to know what you think. So please leave that comment down in the comment section, and let's have a conversation about it. Until next time, my name is Enosh Fee, and I am the night. Except for I had sun in my face. I'm the night at day. I don't know. Anyways, till next time. Bye-bye.